Hello and welcome back to, I think this is part 2 or part 3 on air assist, and hopefully you're getting the idea that air assist is quite important. One, to keep the brown staining off your work, and secondly, to make your cuts better. Well, I've done about, how many did I do? 29 tests of these little matrix down here, and I'm going to talk to you about my findings, and in the next video I'm going to show you what contraption I made to make what I'm going to show you happen. So first of all, we're going to talk about focus. So this is a standard matrix test, 3mm MDF, and my set focus is 21mm. So for those of you with the 10-watt longer laser, you use the 50mm focus block, but I use a focus stick, and I put a image on the video what I'm talking about. They're easy to make, or you can use the link and download one yourself. Anyway, this is just to show you the effect. Here I'm using air assist, the longer 10-watt laser with their air pump and their nozzle. And this is to show you what happens in 0.5 millimeter of difference here and here. So I'm going down closer to the work here, and I'm coming up further away from the work there, and I went even deeper here. So you can see 21mm is the ideal focus for me, because it drops this box where the others doesn't quite make that box. So just a quick one to show you how important focus is. So don't skip that stage, and I will link in again a video, if you've got the longer laser, how easy it is to get a 0.5 mil difference when you're not actually expecting you're going to get that 0.5 mil difference. Anyway, it'll be in that video. So let's clear those away. These ones are again air assist, and they've got the blue tape around the brass smoke guard. And this is me, where it says +3, +6 and +9. I made a contraption to be able to lower the supplied longer air assist nozzle closer to the work. And you can see that this one here, let me just make sure, 21, yeah, blue tape standard. So you can see this one, we're not piercing the work here. So if you look on the back, you can see the laser is not cutting all the way through, because it's a 10-watt laser. So I've already explained in the other video, if you don't go all the way through straight away, the smoke has to come up and you can see the staining on your work. But once it starts cutting through, if you look on these little bits here, the staining is far less. But by dropping the air assist nozzle closer to the work, I was experimenting with, if you can imagine, if you blow through a straw and you put the straw very close to this job, you're going to be forcing more air through this little tiny gap. Where if you got a straw 20mm up from the work, by the time you've blown out the end of the straw, that wind is dissipated and the pressure is not wanting to go through the little small crack called the kerf. So this was me standard, dropping it 3mm, 6mm, 9mm. And you can see the staining disappeared even when we're not, it's still there. You can just see, yes, you can see it in the video. It's less there and even less there. And in real life, that's how they appear. And you can see that that one and that one made no difference, and dropping it 9mm, it made one more box, and this one here is hanging. I didn't want to press it too much, but it is almost cut all the way through. So that was just a test, and I'll show you the gadget that I made, because there is a difference between standard air assist, this one, and doing something with it. So that's that. So this one is the standard witch's hat. You can see now I've changed the speeds. The last speeds went up to 450, but I was getting nowhere near 450, so I redid the tests. So I was just trying to get more boxes to drop out, but you can see the staining over the entire job here. That's just with the witch's hat. This then is with the air assist supplied by Longer, with no tape around the smoke guard, and then this one is with the tape around the smoke guard, and I explained what that was all about. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, go and see the last video, and you can see we've got an extra box here and some extra boxes up here, and the work is cleaner. You can see the staining around here, and the staining is less on this box. So that was another improvement. And then this one was the last test I did, and again, let me see if I've got, that's the full picture. So this is standard air assist with the extra blue tape, and then this was dropping the nozzle close to the work surface by 3mm, 6mm and 9mm, and you can clearly see there is a difference. Now this box here was a little bit loose. You can see it's almost out, but it's just hanging, so I didn't, if I touch it I can see that wobbling, so that one would come out, but I didn't want to press that out. I was trying to use these boxes either fell out or it's a gentle push and they dropped out, but that one is a bit more than a push, but that would have dropped, and this one is pretty much, yeah, they're not going to come out. So let me just recap. That standard air assist, dropping the nozzle by 3mm, 6mm, 9mm. So there is an advantage in getting the nozzle closer to the work, and it's clearly shown here. So that's just a very quick video this afternoon to say I'm still working in the background, and in the next video I'm going to show you what contraption I made. Well, it's not really a contraption, it's so easy. It's so easy when you think about it. I did make things like this. So I was making my own nozzle, because this is where I'm experimenting, getting the nozzle as close to the work as possible. Now, once I had made this and done all the testing, I had that light bulb moment and thought, Andy, you've been an absolute plonker here. Why are you doing all this? Just make 3 simple parts and you can do the same thing. So don't be a donut like me and go down this rabbit hole. And you can see here, this is where I have my air assist coming in. And you notice there's no spigot. So I was getting a full bore air assist on here. But I'm hoping to use something like this on the Longer 5 watt, because the 5 watt, I haven't mounted this yet, so I'm not sure how far the nozzle, when you put the air assist nozzle, it's not on my desk, so the nozzle's downstairs. So the nozzle, when it's on the 5 watt, I'm not sure how far it is away from the workpiece. But I'm going to remake this. So all you 5 watters out there, even if you haven't got a Longer, stay tuned for the next video, because I'm going to show you this. So I'm hoping that a gadget like this, when that's bolted on there, will get the air nearer to the job and make your 5 watt cut a lot more efficiently than it does now. Because on the Facebook group, which I belong to a couple, a few people have just joined with the 5 watts. So hopefully that will get them cutting better and improve their engravings. Anyway, if you're interested about this gadget and why I made it and how the tests went, tune into the next video. But the next video will show you the simple devices, which is, it will take you longer to turn your laptop on than it will to make the part. It is so easy when you think about it. Anyway, that's Andy wishing you, as ever, a good afternoon. Go and make some happy smoke and continue to be creative, and hopefully you'll join me in the next video. Cheers for now. Thank you for making it to the end of my videos, much appreciated. If you like what I'm doing and I've earned your trust and respect, perhaps you would consider subscribing. If you leave a comment, I will answer them as well. And if you give me a thumbs up, it will put a smile on my face. Perhaps you would like some of the videos popping up now. See you in the next one.